I mean, we were always in the band together, at the school band.
Alty Boys.
Yeah, which is where the Stone Roses went as well. So that's our claim to fame.
In second year, sixth form, we got a ring up. And we got told, like, oh, do you want to support Two Door Cinema Club at Rock City in Nottingham, like, in 3 days? And we were like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do this.
Good to go.
And I think that's when we kind of knew, like, it's getting quite serious.
I was in a band with other people from the school before COVID happened.
Right.
But we hadn't really got our shit together at that point. Over the lockdown, I started writing songs, none of which have seen the light of day actually on the guest list. But when we came out of that period, I felt like I didn't want to play the guitar anymore. Well, I still wanted to play, but I didn't want someone else to sing my songs, basically, because I'd just been the lead guitarist up to that point. So then that band split up, and then it was just making a new band. I knew Angus from the school band, so then Tom and Leo joined, and then Sid eventually joined, who's actually the only one who didn't go to our school. I met Sid at a party. Yeah, and that's the kind of origin story.
Should really get you to do I Want to Be Adored, because everyone's doing that, aren't they? Cover version of that at the moment. Yeah. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, good. Really good. Yeah. If you were going to do a Roses cover, what would you do?
We actually did a Roses cover, really shit, 3 years ago. Oh yeah, we did,
We were just learning to play our instruments, so it was really shit.
Yeah. It was alright.
Those Reds, it's big little tune that.
Yeah.
Do you know Standing Here? The B-side, Standing Here.
I don't know, maybe.
It starts with like a really screechy guitar solo. Oh
yeah. First album?
No, it's a B-side to She Bangs Drums.
Oh, okay.
Standing on a hilltop, yeah.
Okay.
So if you could just knock that up, lads, and I'll be back in 10 minutes, yeah?
Give it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You should care. It's about a long-distance relationship, basically. You know, that's more of a traditional love song, I think. That's one of our tunes that I think, you know, I can sing it one night and I can feel like the crowd is thinking of one thing, and then the next night they're thinking of something else, which I think can be really powerful for a song, instead of necessarily prescribing exactly what people should take from it and what scenario they should envisage.
You kind of came to us with like the full song.
Yeah, it did change in the studio though, didn't it?
Yeah, we added the BVs, my backing vocal.
Which is massive actually, now on the song. That's like...
Because it wasn't meant to be like such a big... Because we thought like something's kind of missing.
I think that actually has a lot to do with our influence, like Angus being in the band before you two, and also me being a big Arctic Monkeys fan. I like the idea of Angus singing, a bit like Matt Helders does.
Yeah.
But actually, the more we've progressed, the less that kind of made sense. And I certainly think seeing West Side Cowboy live, who's like another local band, and they had the 3 front vocals all singing at once throughout like most of the set. And it's just a really like powerful thing to see. So it was from that, I think, that we started to really push through these songs that have 3 vocals across the front.
Seeing like the front 3 all singing, it's got a bit of a charm about it, rather than just kind of having a singer in the middle and then everyone else kind of milling around.
No. Ping pong. No. I haven't played ping pong in years. Wow.
Lost my touch.
When's the album out?
Album's out on August the 28th.
That's a long time to wait.
It is a long time to wait.
Yeah.
It is. Well, actually, the album releases on the day that we're playing Reading Festival.
Right.
So that'll be very cool to kind of come out and say, we've got an album out, go listen to it after we're done.
Okay, so, I mean, it's a good job, the good band, because I don't think Marty Supreme's got anything to worry about, lads. What's the album going to be called?
Something Real. Something Real felt like the first single, and it felt like the first kind of step forward in actually doing an album. And it made the most sense, I think, for the album title and the kind of theme. It's not a concept album, but it feels like a bit of a theme that ties the songs.
That's an easy way to start.
Terrible.
Unfortunate. Good game, lads. Shake hands.
Great content there.
Have you been hands-on with the artwork and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, do you want to see it?
I'd absolutely love to see it. Is this an exclusive?
It is, yeah. I can show you the camera as well if I can find my phone. Here we go. Look at that, tucked behind me. This looks like we've planned this, but I do actually have it there. So,
Oh wow.
we went to Stockport Plaza.
Can I show this? Can I show this to the?
Because we've been building a bit of a theme with the mannequins, because the album's called Something Real, and obviously a mannequin.
Because there's mannequins in the video.
Yeah, following from that theme, we then thought it would be cool. I mean, the album cover idea took shape over about a month, I'd say. It started, the idea was that we'd be in a cinema with loads of people around us, and then we developed from the mannequin idea and thought, well, what if we could fill a cinema with mannequins but have us kind of tucked away at the back? So then we spent the whole day in the end at Stockport Plaza with these 4 mannequins, putting them in every seat. It took like 6 hours.
Oh really? So there's not like 100 mannequins there then?
No, there's not.
Okay.
There's four mannequins just...
And then you and Ogden layered the pictures, didn't you?
Yeah. Must have been it would have been a big job for him. I mean, that is,
But
that is a lengthy job.
But you did it. You did it all yourself. It was your like idea, yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Look at that bass. Oh my god. It's beauty.
Mundane.
Mundane. Well, Mundane, you started off writing that, didn't you? And you brought it to the band.
Yeah, I mean, the lyrics are Mundane. Kind of a joke, really, because the song was so heavy. I then thought it'd be funny to make the lyrics about stuff which is really boring, which is why it's called Mundane.
It's quite a heavy tune, isn't it?
You ready?
Yeah, thank you.
I remember talking to your dad about it, and he said it was like a wall of sound, just like a.
Fair enough, you didn't
just
say
like
that to me.
It's just like being pelted with noise.
The first verse is about making sure that the curtains that you're fitting match the colours of the walls. And then the second verse is about leaving some dishes to soak in the bathroom sink. The idea was then that the chorus would compare all that to kind of how music, even though it starts as such an exciting thing, can become a bit of a day job, which is where the chorus line, like, pay me for nothing, lounge entertainment, comes from. It's basically saying that even something like gigging can start to feel like monotonous and every day. So it's meant to poke fun at that.
Shut the door, leave your trainers on the kitchen floor. Take the food they give, but never ask for more. The silence and the patience. It's too bright when I step out there, with all those eyes around me. You're friends if you ever cared. You'd throw your arms about me. You said it wrong, but you're gonna laugh it off like last time. Pay me for nothing, lounge entertainment, coldness for passion, rust up to steel. Fame is a must take, 3 before sleep. Mundane, 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 mundane,
That was a good take for me.
That was good.
I felt good that one.
How long did it take till you kind of found your sound?
We've been through quite a few iterations of stuff, haven't we? Like at the start, it was quite kind of like jangly. And then
Strokes was the big influence at the start,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Sid joining the band has actually had quite an influence.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of darker songs now.
The big Manchester bands are a big influence for us. That's what we were exposed to growing up, I think. Smiths, Oasis, Stone Roses. But then expanding out of that, Pink Floyd and Radiohead. I'd say that's kind of the base. From there, the band start to kind of go in their own directions. Like Sid's quite into heavier stuff, like metal stuff. Right. I'm quite into these days, I wasn't really a couple of years ago, but these days I listen to a lot of Joni Mitchell and Elliott Smith.
We both did A-level music at school, and we both got given Joni Mitchell as like an artist to research and stuff. And I don't think either of us had heard, I hadn't heard of Joni Mitchell before.
No, probably not.
I listened to Blue.
Yeah.
It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
She's like so unorthodox. And when you see interviews from the time or like sessions she did meeting Bob Dylan and things, I find it amazing that you've got Bob Dylan, who's like one of the most iconic songwriters of all time, And even in that room, it felt like she was the one. Certainly at the time, that was making Bob Dylan even like nervous about the songwriting. It's amazing. It's like how can you make Bob Dylan nervous about how good of a songwriter is? So I think that's like a testament to how insane her songwriting is. The best way to write, for me anyway, is to kind of do it in its bare form, get the lyrics right and get the melody right before you start adding everything else on top. I mean, there's been some exceptions to the rule with that, and sometimes you can get really stuck on lyrics, I find, and it's better to plough on and bring the band in. One of our songs, Slow Down Sally, I didn't have the verse. The song was 2 years old before we went into the studio, but I still didn't have the last verse until we were there. And that can happen sometimes. You actually need the pressure of saying, this is getting recorded today.
In Something Real, there's a bit in the second verse where I think Sid messes up or something on the bass.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And it kind of like staggers into the next bit. And it goes like bum 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 dum, like that. Things like that where like you go into the studio, you don't realise like what else can be done to the song. You think it's finished. You go to the studio and like there's like maybe 10 extra things that you can add to it.
The style of the band. Do you discuss things like that about what you're going to wear? And
We have done, haven't we? I mean, we
do.
And it's still an everyday battle for us.
It's very hard.
Like when we see the early pictures of us playing in videos, we were wearing some mad things. And the mad combination as well, like Leo used to wear like trackies, and then I'd be in chinos, and it was like, what the hell is going on there? So we have tried to, I mean, we have fun with it now, like we'll coordinate a colour depending on what night of the tour it is. And sometimes you can link it into, in Dublin we do green. Doing things like that can be quite fun and make the tour a bit different, but you feel like more of a unit when you go out there, I think, and it looks better. What the best bands have done really well at the moment, like Wet Leg with their new album or Fontaines with Romance, is to create a really memorable fashion around them. Like Fontaines, when they came out originally with that mad punk thing, everyone just thought they looked mad, but then a few months later, once everyone's got used to it, it's like, no, that's way more memorable than what other people are doing.
You're 20, yeah? You're both 20? I'm interested to chat to you about the subject matter of your songs, you know, because, you know, you talk about male suicide, you talk about, you know, domestic violence, you're talking about climate change.
Music is now probably the strongest voice to kind of address issues like that. At the same time, though, I'd never go into writing lyrics with an agenda. You know, when I wrote Mary, I didn't say beforehand I'm going to write a song about domestic abuse. It was more that the lyrics took that shape, and I felt like to do the song justice, that was the direction that the song was going to go in. And then it's just about having the sensitivity to do the song justice, which I think is why Mary, for example, took 3 years to go from writing it to releasing it. We don't see ourselves as a political band. At the core, we see ourselves as a band that writes good tunes. But at the same time, we would never shy away if a song takes a certain direction. It is when fans come up to you and say that you actually affected their life, that's when you appreciate fully the extent that writing about something like that can positively impact people who are struggling.
All right.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. You're watching Life Jacket with a guest list.
Is on trend, bouncing round the pirate cages, sinking down the hole that never ends. As you said,
Something Real started more as like a Nick Drake song. It was only as the song developed that it became more kind of indie.
War is on trend. The media won't talk about it. Controversy sells once again.
I would say it's our most political song, but it's not meant to be pessimistic or negative. It's meant to say that throughout all the madness that we are living in, you can still find genuine moments and genuine music.
You smoke with that obvious look in your eye, and I know that it blows your mind just to hear me saying something real. Yeah, something real.
Do you ever sit encore? Or, you know?
We don't usually do encores.
No.
Oh, love that.
It's a silly tradition. It's a
Yeah.
very silly tradition, going off stage for like a couple minutes.
Well, I think it's all about how it's handled. If you get a genuine encore, which we've had before, where people actually are shouting for you to stay and do another song, then I think that's okay.
And I know that it blows your mind just to hear me saying something real. And your world